What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Foundations Piano by Heavyocity. It is basically a free piano library for your Contact 6 player. It is good for the free version of Contact along with the paid version of Contact. I really think a lot of you guys are going to like this piano. It's super cinematic and it sounds phenomenal. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this review. SumnSumnSumn, hit the key. All right, guys, so when you open up Foundations Piano in your Contact 6 player, it is going to look like this. So as you look at it, you notice here it's got a control for pianos. You can pan it right to left. And then it also has a control for texture, and it adds some pretty nice texture in there. You can also pan that from left to right. And then you have a few different controls over here. So you have your envelope right here, so you can control your ADSR. It's got an offset and a random button over here. Right here, you have a gate and you have an arpeggiator. So it's pretty fire. And then you can mess with the rate, the length, the mode of the arpeggiator, so on and so forth, whether you want to latch, re-trigger it, or one shot. Then you can actually link the texture into the ARP or the gate, or you can just use one or another. So you can link them together like that, or you can just use one or the other. So that's pretty nice as well. And then you got a couple of different effects. So you got this punch effect, which basically amplifies the sound. You have a delay and you also have a reverb as well. So I made a little sample beat like always. It's not all the way mixed down, but I used the piano in a couple different instances. So I use it for some chords. I use it for an ARP. And then over here, I kind of used it to reverse to give it a different feel and a different flavor. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, so that's a little sample beat that I put together for you guys. Let's go ahead and hop right back into Foundations Piano. So let me go ahead and pull it back up for you guys one time. So again, when you look at it, it's going to look like this and it sounds like this right off the jump street. So you can hear it sounds very cinematic. I'm gonna go ahead and play it on this pattern for you guys real quick so you can hear what it sounds like. So as you can tell, sounds very, very cinematic, but you can turn the texture up on it as well. So I'll go ahead and turn that up for a little bit so you can hear what it sounds like. So another thing that's pretty cool about this is, as I was saying before, it's got panning, so you can pan to the left or the right. You can pan the piano to the left and you can pan the texture to the right and you just get a different sound. So that's something that you can do for, some creativity, just to give it a different feel, different flavor. So let's go ahead and put this back into the middle. And let's go ahead and mess with some of these effects real quick. So boom, as you get over here into the effects, you have a gate and you have an arpeggiator. So like with this, whichever one you click on is going to be the one that it's controlling. So like, let's say we turn this ARP on. All right, so I would have to turn it on in order to make it work. So once you turn it on, but you can link both of them together, or you can just have the texture going, or you can just have the piano going, whichever one that it is that you want. But it's really basic and really easy to use. So when you're looking over here at the ARP, you know, basically this is your step sequencer. So then as you can see, as I turned all of these steps down, it changed the way that the arpeggiator sounds. You can also mess with the rate of the arpeggiator. So you can change how fast the steps are going to go. You can change the length of it. So you can make the step sequencer shorter, so it's at less steps. And you can also change the mode, so you can make the steps go up, or you can make them go down. So it's just going to make it sound different when the notes are all playing. And then you can change the amount here as well. And then you have your gate over here, and you can mess with the gate too. So you can obviously hear how it's gating that piano. And then you can change the rate on that as well. So that's nice as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to this clean shot piano, and let's go ahead and hit these effects real quick. So with the effects, you know, you have reverb, obviously that's already on the piano, but you also have this delay, and it's a pretty nice delay. We can turn the delay amount up. And you can also change the time of the delay. Make it faster. So pretty solid delay. It's also got a nice reverb over here as well. So we can turn up that reverb a little bit. And then you can mess with the time on the reverb. So you can get that super tail on the reverb. And then it also has this punch over here as well. So you can hear how that punch is making it more full. So let's go ahead and go through some of these presets so you can hear what some of the presets sound like. So this muted raindrops right here is another ARP. So it sounds like this. So it's a fire little ARP. And then you have this pulsing piano pads right here, and it sounds like this. So super piano pad, but you can hold it down and it's going to sound like this. So you can kind of hear it pulsing. Let's go ahead and go to the next preset. So it's just reflected pianos, and it sounds like this. So just a super original sounding piano. Let's listen to it on another pattern. So definitely a nice sound. Let's check out the next piano, this reverse piano pulses. So it sounds like this. So it's super fire, super fire. Here's another art. And then we have this syncopated pianos. So super unique. And then we have this textures cycles. So it just sounds super cinematic. Triplets falling. Here's another ARP. Then we have this, this is what the original piano sounded like. All right, guys, so that's basically Foundations piano for you. Who is this sample library for? It's for you. You, each and every last one of you guys watching this video. It sounds amazing to me. It's pretty unique, as in you can add the textures. It's got an arpeggiator on there. And it's also got the gating feature. I feel like you can use this in any kind of genre of music. You can definitely use it in anything that's cinematic. You can use it in lo-fi, boom bap, trap. I feel like you can really use it in whatever. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell, so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Sum, hit the key.